So my power steering tank, I broke it. I was trying to tighten or just check the connection right here, and as I wiggled it, the plastic was so brittle it just broke off. So I was able to order a new tank or a reservoir from somewhere online, and I'll show it to you in a second. So here's the new reservoir. This one's got a green cap, and it actually says power steering. The original doesn't seem to specify, but it looks the same. I didn't find any videos online on how to actually. Looks like you just push in those tabs and maybe push it up like that, because of the way it's kind of angled. You know, this side section's angled in, so it looks like it kind of nests right in there and then probably snaps in by the snaps. So far though, I haven't noticed if there's any. I didn't see when I googled it if there's any videos online, so I'll be the guinea pig and go ahead and post my results here. So just for clarification, this is a better look at how it actually broke off. So it's just that it's probably the original tank on a 1988 Vanagon, and when I was checking to see if this hose clamp was tight, it just was so brittle it broke off. This is the top line. I think one's has more pressure in it than the other. I'm not really too knowledgeable about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and just clamp this one. It seems fine, it's not leaking or anything. I'll clamp the other one off, and then I'll go ahead and disconnect that line. So yeah, this is power steering reservoir for 1988 Vanagon. Well, I was hoping to say that I had some awesome master mechanic way of doing it, but what happened is I was pushing on this tab. Let me get it in focus with the screwdriver, and the little lip just broke off. This one, it's hard to get focused. This other one stayed intact. Hold on, there's my screwdriver. This one broke off. This one stayed intact, so it just basically broke and it came up out of the bracket. Now, just in case you were wondering, as I was, the bracket looks to be so this is, let me show you the bracket without the there it is, without the tank in there, the reservoir. The bracket is like welded on. You can't like take the bracket off, as far as I can tell at this point. So the bracket's just like welded on. So I guess you just clip that thing down in there, and I guess maybe the engineers at VW were thinking like that. So 1988 to 2018, what? How many years? 30 years. So they're probably thinking, just set it and forget it, and probably never have to change it. But here we go. These cars are lasting a long time with our help, and I had to change it. Okay, so instead of messing around with trying to take that nipple thing out of the broken one out of the hose, I went ahead and I just got a new hose. This guy here, and kind of wound it to the tank. Kind of dry fit everything. Dry fit the bottom hose here, and the top hose. Luckily the nipples are two different sizes and the hoses are two different sizes, so you can't really put the wrong hose on the wrong side. So I've got the tank just kind of, let's see, it's really hard to see, just kind of slid in there, kind of like you see how it slides in, and I'm going to go ahead and upright it and just kind of, I'm going to just push it on down. Hopefully that's it. Okay, both of them snapped in. It's in there, it's secure. I'm going to tighten up my hose clamps and fill her with ATF. If you notice, it says ATF on there, even though it's power steering. Really hard to, sorry, my camera sucks. It says ATF oil right there. Anyway, you'll see it. It'll be on the tank. Let's see, maybe my old one. ATF oil. Yep. Alright. And then I'm going to fill her up, and I've been told you just kind of turn your wheel one way and turn your wheel the other way and keep topping it off until it doesn't, the fluid doesn't go down anymore, and that's it. I'll report back. Alright, so got all the hoses connected, topped her off. I'm gonna give the bus a start and the Vanagon a start and do the whole steering wheel this way and that way thing and see how it works. So I did start her up and turn the wheel this way and that way, and that's how much it went down from max. So I'm going to top it up and just keep on repeating that until it stops, and we should be good to go. So after 2 times, the level really didn't budge. So it was at max, and then it went down maybe a quarter of a quart, and just did it again, and it's now staying pretty much at max. So we're done. Alright, well, now there's a video of how to actually do this online. Alright, thanks folks.